preseason, the games are over, and we asked you a lot about funky schedule and trips and things. Just in terms of now starting to turn the page, maybe to week, the opener. How did you feel your camp went, and some of the things you wanted to work on, considering the funky schedule and some of the different things you had to do between the start of camp and tonight?
I think it went how it was supposed to. I think it was challenging. There's things that we wanted to work on as a team and figure out with not a full roster yet. So, or I guess not all of us completely healthy, but I'm happy about how it went.
Last year, you would talk quite a bit about Javon's defense and just sort of what that brought. Obviously, he shot the ball very well with you all, but maybe a next level to a degree in this camp and in some of these games. What maybe did you see out of Javon in terms of how he approached offense and his opportunity?
I think just getting more comfortable with us, getting more comfortable with the offense, throwing more minutes at him so that he gets more comfortable, and it's been fun. Having a dog next to you, another dog next to you, and then on the offensive end, just carrying some of the load. So it's been fun.
I know defensively, you guys had kind of decided we're not going to get beat from the 3-point line as much. In the preseason, you've been giving up points in the paint quite a bit more. How do you feel about where you guys are from like a balance perspective of finding like whatever it might be and helping enough, not helping enough, and guarding the ball and kind of doing all that?
I think we're right where we're supposed to be. I think now that we played against other teams and seen other schemes and how people play, it's just an adjustment. Again, I think in Abu Dhabi, we played the first half and that was about it. But I think the more reps we get, we'll get better with that balance.
Just for you, obviously this was like the most minutes you played in a game here during the preseason. How close do you feel to being like, oh yeah, I'm ready for my normal like regular season kind of like minutes load?
I was good today. I felt good. Yeah. Glad I didn't have it back to back in the preseason.
Cool. Hey, bud. I know it's always, just the preseason, but 0-5 on the preseason, and I know I won't remember that record 3 years from now, but just for you, what do you feel like you guys got out of this preseason, and where do you feel like you're at going into the regular season?
Yeah, it's been interesting because I've said it to you guys have asked. I feel like we've had good practices, and the games we haven't been as good or where we need to be. So, there's some encouraging stuff from the camp and everything, and then there's some just level of where we just got to continue to work and get better on things and improve. And so if you've been around good teams, it's sometimes the preseason this kind of thing can happen, but I also I don't think we're playing to the level we need to and expect of ourselves, and defensively particularly just not where we need to be, to significantly improve there, and got the players to do it, and confidence in them and everything. So I think carry over some of the good practices, play better in a game. We certainly need that because we haven't had it yet.
32 minutes for Giannis tonight. Was that did you kind of go in planning like, all right, we want to stretch him out a little bit further tonight, and just kind of what do you see from him in those 32 minutes?
Yeah, no, he needs to get stretched out and get ready for the regular season. So it might be a touch over what we, wanted, but I think, I think the spirit just wanted to find, ways to get better, to grind a little bit tonight, pushed him a little bit more, which I think will be good for him to get ready for next week. And, same with the other guys, close to what we had planned, maybe pushed him a little bit more. But yeah, that's kind of was the plan minutes wise.
To kind of go back to the first question, with the performance in games, again, regardless of lineup, I'm sure you wouldn't want to see as many turnovers. I think after today it's 84 through the 5 games. Just how much of that is different lineups and guys trying to play together, and do some different things, and how much of it is just, in your view, you just can't have that many?
Yeah, I mean, we can't have that many. There's certainly a big element of that. And the lineups thing, I don't think, we can use that as an explanation. And they're just we haven't been sharp with the ball. We haven't taken care of it. It's an area with, I think probably defensively just generally is a big area and concern. And then taking care of the ball is something that we got to do better.
On the Giannis note, just him and Jrue during the playoffs obviously got to play a lot kind of together, just like, sort of working off each other in a 2-man game. Just kind of how have you seen their 2-man game grow at all this postseason, or kind of what would you maybe like to see from those two guys?
Yeah, they definitely got a lot of opportunities as we finished last season. And I would say we've actually been trying to work on other things, but it is something. There's been flashes where Jrue and Giannis, that's been good for us, and we need to keep working that and getting those guys more and more comfortable and confident with each other. Again, there's been flashes, and it's important to us for sure.
And then just Javon Carter was kind of maybe stood out and impressed you the most about him so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think just, his toughness and the way he approaches every day, the way he approaches games, he's just, he's one of those guys that competitiveness, his temperature on that is just, it runs high. And, he's obviously played well. But I think a lot of it comes from the way he approaches every day, the fire he brings to practice, to games, to workouts. He's a competitive guy, and he's shooting the ball really well, but he's worked on it. He puts the time and effort in. He's playing with a lot of confidence, and he's been, I think, one of in the games, the guys that has translated from practice to the games, and a lot of positives from him.
But like, can that alter your rotation plans, seeing a guy do that this preseason?
Yeah. No, I mean, he's earned a big role and a big opportunity. And, I would say there was a vision for that coming in. But he's certainly taken that opportunity and, kind of run with it. All right. Thanks, guys.